Hi, my name is Ed Frawley. I have another Q&A here that we got by email. We answer all of the questions that we get, and we keep the good ones out for our newsletter. And this is a good one because it's about an American Bulldog that weighs 100 pounds and is aggressive at the door. I'll read the question and then we'll talk about it a little bit. We have an American Bulldog who's been in our family now for 5 years. She's 7 years old. Her name is Bella and she weighs 100 pounds. I've always had some concern about her being aggressive, and just recently she's getting more and more aggressive. As people come to our home, we introduce her to her, but if they can be in our home for an hour, and if they go outside and they come back in, she charges them and growls at them. She charges the door every time the doorbell rings. She will try and knock you over to see who's at the door. The pool guy can't clean the pool due to her charging him when he comes in the yard. He's been introduced to her several times. When it's me and my husband, we can make her submit and make her sit before opening the door. But with our kids, they can't control her at all. I'm very concerned about what can happen in the future with this behavior. She has never bitten anyone, and she doesn't snap at people, but she growls very aggressively. What can I do? Good question. That's a good question, and I think it's probably more common than what we think. I think the beginning of the solution to this dog is better management. If you go to our free streaming videos on my website, and we have 700 and some free videos. A month or so ago, I did a videotape on management. So go to the free streaming videos, type in management, and watch that video. It's just 10 minutes long. But it talks about how to manage your dog. That's the first problem with this dog. I don't think that you're managing the dog correctly, and because of that, the dog is learning to practice bad behavior. How do you fix it? I think it starts by, I would recommend the videotape that we did titled Establishing Pack Structure with the Family Pet. Now, I'm not going to go into all the different steps in that DVD. I will tell you that back in the 80s and the early 90s, I used to import selection-tested young male dogs from Europe for police departments all over the country. Now, these were young adults that were aggressive. This DVD was produced as a result of the experience that I gained by bringing these dogs into my kennel and learning how to deal with them. I would start with that. I would also teach this dog marker training. Now, you can go to my website. I have a very extensive article on exactly what marker training is. I won't go into it in this video because I think I printed the article out once and it was like 20 pages long. But I would start with that. We have a DVD I did titled The Power of Training Dogs with Markers. I would try and counter condition this dog to a doorbell by using markers. I would do what we explain in the pack structure video, and I would change the way that I manage this dog. I would control him more than what you are. You're giving him too much freedom, and I think by doing that, you're allowing the dog to practice bad behavior. How detailed you have to get to change that behavior, I can't answer it without seeing the dog. If you think that the aggression is beyond the level of counter conditioning and is beyond the level of the pack structure work, we also did a DVD titled Dealing with Dominant and Aggressive Dogs. You might have to step it up to that level and go from there. So rather than spend 2 hours talking about the things that you could do, there's some resources here on our website, and our website it's over 17,000 pages. I mean, it's the largest dog training website on the internet. I don't know a website that's even got 20% of what we have, and most of it's on dog aggression. Use the search engine.